chairman, Dr. Innocent Iweka Okosa, said, since Nigeria operates within an international socio-economic landscape, it is imperative that the nation addresses our problems from both local and global perspectives.
While we explore how to navigate these bottlenecks, let us not lose sight of the role of the professional accountant in this.
The event featured presentation of appreciation plaque to the governor. Activities lined up for the conference continue on Friday with the closing ceremony and dinner. Dupe Feintola, BCOS News.
This broadcast of Newscope comes to you from the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, Ibadan. The Ondo State Governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, names. The names of the nominees have been sent to the House of Assembly for screening and confirmation. The Governor's Chief Press Secretary, Ebenezer Adenio, disclosed this today in a statement made available to journalists. The Governor had earlier picked a former Deputy Clerk of the National Assembly, Mr. Olaide Adelami, as the Deputy Governor of the state. This came after the Governor sacked all the commissioners and special advisors on Wednesday.
Gunmen suspected to be kidnappers have invaded the palace of the Olukoro of Koro in Ekiti local government area of Kwara State, killed Oba Peter Shegwaremu, kidnapped his wife and 2 others. The traditional ruler, said to be a retired army general, was reportedly shot dead in his palace on Thursday night, with his wife and 2 others taken away. The state government confirmed the recent incident. In a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Kwara State Governor, Rafiu Ajakaye, the governor described the incident as reckless, shocking and horrific. Kwara Governor, who is also the chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, condemned the killing of the monarch as well as the abduction of his wife and 2 others. He also charged the security agencies not to spare any resources to track down the perpetrators, free the spouse and others taken away.
The Anambra State Government has banned the public display of caskets for fabrication and sale in the state. This was contained in the law passed by the State House of Assembly to control burial and funeral activities in the state. By this law, all mortuary attendants are to report to the Ministry of Health on any costs that are stayed beyond 1 month from the date it was deposited. It warned that any person who contravenes the provisions will be fined 100,000 naira or 6 months imprisonment or both. It further stipulated that all burial and funeral ceremonies of indigenous deceased persons in the state shall be registered with the town union of the deceased. Also, the new law warned against blocking roads and streets during burial ceremonies. It advised that this can only be done with permission from the appropriate local government authority.
Another foreign scene, a huge gas blast in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, has killed at least 3 people and injured nearly 300. A government spokesperson said a lorry carrying gas exploded in Embakasi district, igniting a huge ball of fire. Housing, businesses and cars were damaged, with video showing a huge blaze raging, and the cause is still being established. Embakasi Police Chief Wesley Kimeto said a child was among those who died in the explosion, adding that the death toll could rise. The Kenya Red Cross said it had taken 271 people to hospital and treated 27 others on site. According to the government spokesman, Isaac Nwaura, the fireball from the blast had spread widely and a flying gas cylinder had hit a garment and textile warehouse, burning it down. He said in a statement that the inferno further damaged several vehicles and commercial properties, including many small and medium-sized businesses.
39 people were killed and dozens of others wounded today when violence broke out between rival groups of cattle herders in South Sudan. The state's information minister told newsmen that the clashes on Wednesday resulted in 19 deaths, among others from northwest Warab, adding that 17 people were injured in the violence. The police spokesman said the casualty toll in neighboring Lake State was 20 people, with 36 wounded and one person still missing. In a statement by the information minister, the violence has been de-escalated, but minor clashes are still being reported in inaccessible swampy areas. He called for peaceful coexistence and cooperation between the two sisterly states.
To end this edition of Newscope, here again are the main points. President Bola Tinubu, about March, made a video call to the team with a charge to go all out for victory.
The Oyo State government has suspended Oba Muritala Babalola Badewolo I as the Onido of Ido in Ido local government area of the state.
Gunmen suspected to be kidnappers have invaded the palace of the Olukoro of Koro in Ekiti local government area of Kwara State, killed Oba Peter Shegwaremu, kidnapped his wife and 2 others.
And on the foreign scene, a huge gas blast in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, has killed at least 3 people and injured nearly 300.
And that's all from Newscope Desk for now. It was packaged by Mary Adedapo and delivered by
Adebola Moibi.
I am Jamila Elegbede. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to tune in for the Yoruba version at 8 p.m. Good evening.